Bird, what are you doing? Sophie. Oh, Bird. Bird, it's cold, Bird. Say, yeah, it's winter, you idiot. Bird. Hey, hey. Hey, gang. It's us. Bird. Bird, what doing? Sophie, ahoy, hoy. Get on in, gang. How you doing? How's everybody doing? Bird, what do you think? I know. Oh, Bird. Bird, look, let me change hands. Ready? Jump on here. No. Ready? I'm very tired and switched off today. You know what? I can get with that vibe. I can get with that. Didn't sleep very well Wednesday night. No, Tuesday night. Didn't sleep fantastically last night. And I'm a little bit of a... Yeah. For the birthday, child? Is it your birthday? Hey, hi. In fairness, this is quite a good time for a lot of office work. Birthday today! Happy birthday, chum! Hey! I'm awake only because of coffee. Yeah. Yeah, I overslept by a large amount this morning. And, oh, hang on. Get a grip. Ready? Got one? Got one? Good. I'm awake, but at what cost? Yeah, awake, but why? Damn it. I'm quite lucky in that my job doesn't require me to actually start at a specific time, as long as, I can start whenever I want, sort of thing, And, yeah, little bit of the old puffy face this morning. Bird. Now, what do you think about crouch cam? I took the bells away. Yeah, I had to take the sleigh bells away because A, she was completely ignoring them, and B, the bell, the thing inside the bell that makes it bell, was like a little metal ball that was just rattling around inside the thing. And I got a bit weird, so as long as I start before 10 and finish after 4, I can do the same thing. Yeah, wicked, yeah. And yeah, it was just like a little ball bearing that was loose inside each one of the little sleigh bells, and we were a bit like, if she manages to get one of those out, she might swallow it. Clapper, yeah. Yeah, it was just like it was a ball bearing that wasn't welded to anything, it was just clapper. Cheers, gang. And yeah, we were a bit worried that if one got out, she might swallow it, so she wouldn't choke on anything because it was really tiny, but Sophie doesn't need any metal in her diet, so yeah. So I might bring it out later on for supervised play, but yeah, my office did a thing with like that, start before 10. We had core hours, it was called, at our place, but that's been done away with now. They don't mind. My office doesn't care when you start, or when you finish. Like, as long as you do the work that's allotted to you, they don't mind when you do it. So it's pretty great. If you're an evening person and you want that, you can start work at like 6 p.m. and work until midnight if you want to. I mean, you won't be able to talk with any of your colleagues, but, that might be a good thing. Yeah, so I normally start about 7:30, and I normally end about 3:30, 4 o'clock sort of time. Yes, I know. Because by then I figure I've got to start doing aviaries and things. so I don't have to use the floodlight quite as much. Because someone doesn't like the floodlight. Replaced with beef clapper. It's not a sentence I thought I'd ever say out loud on a live stream, but Bird, what do you think? Give myself a week off. Nice. Yeah. Do yourself a kindness like that. Yeah, definitely. Like earlier on in the year, I had a week off work, and for like work-related reasons, I couldn't take the Monday off, so I had Tuesday to Tuesday off. Tuesday to Tuesday, I think, might be the optimum, because you get all the sensation of a week off work, but you also get the sensation of a long weekend. I think Tuesday to Tuesday might be the perfect thing. Yeah, you get to sort of like lie in bed on Monday and go, sucks to be at work today. You don't get that Sunday evening dread feeling. Treat yourself to delivery meals. Yeah, we haven't had any takeaways since the beginning of lockdown. That magical Fry Monday. Fry Monday's great. Hey. We haven't had any takeaway food at all since this whole COVID thing started. The female is super nervous about it, and yeah, we haven't had any takeaway food. And she has been neglecting. Let me put my forehead in the way so you can see the overbite. She has got a bit of an overbite. We trust that she will take care of it. It's by no means the biggest overbite she's ever had, but yeah, she is not doing as much self-care as she should. We've got things over there on the wall that she can biff that are like harder than her beak. Yeah, jeep. I don't think so. I don't think birds can get COVID. I slipped up and said COVID instead of COVID, and COVID instead of COVID a few times. Yeah, she just needs to sort herself out. She will. Like every time before, she's done that. Every time before she's had an overbite, she's taken care of it. So I trust her. Birds can get COVID. Oh no! Oh no! Is a pun trying to happen? I don't know. So yeah, we just need to. It's so bendy. Yeah, get off me, weirdo! Get off me! What do you think? Oh, for a foggy day, oh, Biggles is keeping himself busy. Yeah, you can sort of like put it between your fingers and bend it slightly, and you can feel the whole overbite part, like irrit. You just need to biff one big thing once. Murder live, yeah. Like, how did the death occur? Well, it's exactly like a fingernail. Yeah, it's exactly like, it's made out of pretty much the same stuff, but it bends just like a slightly too long fingernail. That sort of thing where you end up with like one, like your pinky nail gets a bit long and you're like, ooh, bendy. Ooh, that's satisfyingly bendy. And you can just sort of like irrit it. It's exactly that feeling. Ooh, ow. Ooh, ow. Ooh, oh no, my knees. Oh God. Yeah, see, I play guitar, so I'm not allowed fingernails. But Nail polish. Bendy nails gives the heeb. Yeah, do you know what? I'm the same. It's one of those heeb. Heeb. Heeb's great because it's the noise you make while you're experiencing heeb. It's like, you know, it's onomatopoeic. Just that sort of like, oh heeb, ooh, feelings. And it's also satisfying because it's short for heebie-jeebies. So, oh, I'm sorry. That was a big one. Blimey. Oh, that was huge. There's no on my hand. Where'd you go? Ah, behind me. Okay. Buttered crumpets. I didn't realise buttered crumpets were an option. I'd like a buttered crumpet. Yeah, Boke is... Yeah. Boke evokes more pukey sort of feels to me as well. Yeah, Boke is sort of like... If I was drawing a comic, that would be the word I would use to make this sound like someone barfing but not barfing. See, that's quite a big bit. Yeah, you got it though. Oh, digital crumpets, wicked. I played bass for digital crumpets in the 90s. Hell of a thing. Testing yourself for COVID, you're like, a lot of slang's better in a Scottish accent though, isn't it? A lot of it is imagine Libby saying it. Yeah, absolutely. What doing, bird? Bird, let me just get some blood back into my feet and we can go to Crouch Cam again if you want. I've been watching him play golf all morning. Just tea cakes. I think we've got some tea cakes in the larder actually. I think we've got some crumpets. Oh, crumpets are the best thing. Crumpets are one of the major things that English civilization has done for the world. They are sort of like Booster Tomorrow. Yes, nice. They're sort of like pancake dough, but really quite high. Quite small. You toast them, or you grill them, or put them in your toaster, and then you spread butter into them, and the butter sinks into all the little bubbly holes on the top of a crumpet. Yeah, so if you imagine sort of like American pancake dough, but thicker and baked so it stands up. They are basically a butter delivery vector. They are a way of getting. They are one of the most efficient. They're a little bit bready. They're on the breadier side, but they are a very efficient way of introducing a tremendous amount of butter into your brain. So they're also very nice savoury as well. They're also very nice savoury, like peanut butter and Marmite on a crumpet. Very nice. Bit of grilled cheese on top of a crumpet. Also very, very edible indeed. Yeah, not like the rest of the world would call English muffins. English muffins are another thing. Yeah, I remember years ago being at a music festival, and there was a guy there he had a stall just selling crumpets. And he was doing pretty good business, fair dues. I stumbled across him at like 3 a.m. one evening at this music festival. And I went up to him and just said, "Hey, look, fellow, have you got any peanut butter there?" And he said, "Oh, yeah, I can do your peanut butter crumpet." Hear me out. Have you got any Marmite there? He's like, "Yeah, you can do Marmite." It's like, could you do me a crumpet with peanut butter and Marmite? Like, put the Marmite on first and then like spread some peanut butter on top of the Marmite. Not a huge amount of Marmite, just a little bit. And like everybody in the little stall, all the staff members went, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, no, seriously, this isn't a weird thing. Peanut butter and Marmite on a crumpet." And he was like, "Yeah, okay, yeah. Do that. Do magpies go away, leave their normal food and grounds?" You're wrong about Marmite. A small amount of Marmite is perfect. Do magpies go away, leave their... Oh, what, do they Do they like fly south for the winter or something? Do you mean? Do they migrate? And anyway, the guy like questioned me and gave me quite a lot of eyebrow, and I ate it, and very happily ate my 2 peanut butter and Marmite crumpets and my cup of tea at 3 a.m. You know, as is proper at a music festival. And he's like, yeah, I might try that later on. I might give that a go. You seem to enjoy it, sort of thing. Next day, I walked past the stall, and on the bottom of the menu, written in chalk pen, was peanut butter and Marmite on crumpets. I walked past him and go like, good, Dad. He's like, yeah, it's really nice, yeah. It's pretty great. You know, he'd added it to the menu. Like, yep, good work, sir. But in answer to the question that I think I understood, no, magpies don't migrate in the winter. They are naturalised. They're adapted to the climates that they live in. Magpies disappear for like 3 weeks. Oh wow, really? For 3 weeks? Yee. I mean, something might spook them, and it might take them a little while to come back to a bit of their territory, because their territory will sort of like ebb and flow around. You know, like, oh, don't go in that garden, there's a cat in that garden, or, you know, I saw a fox in that garden, and so I'm a bit sketchy about going there again, and that kind of thing. So they might sort of like I think some American magpies do. Ooh. Oh, what, if they're really far north or something, it gets a bit cold for them? Yeah, maybe, I can see that, yeah, I can see that. And yeah, so the territories may sort of... Hey, catch me uni stuff before Christmas. Good to see you, buddy. We'll have a stream tomorrow, but not on Saturday. Because Saturday's Christmas Day, and I'm not off to me mum's. Me. Yeah, I think they may well be. I think, you know, I wouldn't want to mess with an aggroed wild magpie. They'll have you. They'll super have you. Corvents for us. Well, look, hey, if we don't see you before, have a good Christmas. Stay safe and have a good Christmas. I don't like a huge amount of Marmite, but you're doing that spooky thing up there again. There's nothing up there. Oh, I got itchy skin today. I had an antihistamine this morning, but my skin's really itchy. You know, that sort of thing where your face... Like, my skin isn't dry or anything, but it's fierce itchy. Like, my eyes and nose and things, really itchy. What will Sophie do on Christmas Day? She'll play with the toys she gets for presents and eat the huge amount of food that we leave her with. Hey, oh, you're falling asleep. Lukewarm water and bicarb. Ooh. Ooh. That might work, yeah, I can see that working. No, I am going to try to sort my mum out with a Twitch account so she can join us again. I'm going to have to get my mum signed up for Twitch. It's going to be interesting getting my mum a Twitch account. Just like, okay, now be careful with this. Be careful with this Twitch account. I know. Candy cane vodka. Ooh. Vodka, yeah. But sweet vodka. Ooh no. Ooh no. Ooh no. God, the size of that squirrel! God damn! Squirrel just jumped on the side of the wall. It's absolutely massive. Mad. Absolute unit. I will pass on everyone's Christmas messages to me mum and my dad, obviously. Chonk Max. Yeah. He was a big boy. I could tell he was a boy based on how he stood as well. I could have gone my whole day without seeing that. I could have gone my whole day without seeing a squirrel's personal triangle. But what do you think, bird? What do you think? Do you want to come home? Do you want to come inside with me and just spend the day closing tickets? What do you think? What do you think? Just spend the day just pecking that close ticket button for me. Save me the effort of doing it. Oh, hang on, I didn't check the perch is fine. I'm checking, I should have checked the perch before I leant against it. I'm off, my last day is Christmas Eve, and then I'm off until the 3rd of January. Oh, hang on. What? What? Got an itch. Yeah. So we will still be bringing you daily micros and weekly recasts during the break. We'll still be around. We might even get to go a little bit longer because I don't have to that was scared about works in IT for my uni. I work in academia. I don't work for a specific university. Working right through. One good thing about working in an office that just closes. It just like, right, that's it. See you next year, everybody. Bye. Breeks. Yeah. So yeah, we might be able to go a little bit longer. During the Christmas break in the daytime, because it means I don't have to sort of like, I'm not continuously checking my watch to make sure I've got enough time to eat a sandwich and glug down a cup of tea before I have to return to my work and things. Breeks. Let me stand up. This might take a minute because my leg has my right leg has kind of gone offline a little bit. Okay. Yeah, bird. Oh, you're getting emails from my knees as well, are you? Okay. Right. Right, here we go. What? See, if you didn't throw it on the floor, you wouldn't have to pitch such a magro-y strop. What have we learnt today about throwing food on the floor? Oh, hang on, we've got stick now. Magro ends. We've got good stick. Well, look, this is legitimately. I've always said to the female that my recommendation, glad to have had such a wholesome channel. Oh, thank you, bless. Welcome in. It's one of those things that I've always said to the female. She's like, sometimes she's asked me, just like, hey, you do these loads. Did you ever, think about having a week off or something? It's like, well, no, because I really enjoy it. It doesn't feel like a obligation to me. It doesn't feel like a thing, just like, oh, I've got to do this now sort of thing. It's never once felt like that. I'm just hanging with my friends, so it's always cool. But what? Can I see stick? Yeah, you can see the stick. You can see the stick from there, idiot. So what? We're over here with the stick now, are we? We're not over in the living room. We're experiencing stick bounce here. Yeah. Screeching magpie feet noise. Oh, hang on. She likes the stick. The sticks vary. Oh, God, that was a big one. A bird. Yeah. You've shoved it in my coat slightly. There you go. I love the vibe she gets when she finds the stick she likes. She's like, yeah, this is mine. Look at this, everybody. I have a stick, you do not. Where'd you go? Right, now we're in the living room. Nope. What do you think, bird? So yeah, that's quite a good stick. Hey, bird. What are you doing? Do you know what? Yeah, I currently don't have an awesome stick. One of us has an incredible stick. Pro tip, it me. If you do that, it's gonna fall out, bird. Yeah, we have emotes. Yep. I love those. Every time one of the news channels has a guest in from home, I'm desperate for like a dog to burst into the room or a little kid with an iPad or something. I am desperate for that to happen. That is absolutely just the best thing when the kid bursts into the room and there's like a minute of just like, oh, I'm live on telly, but I also need to take care of my children or my dog or something. It's so great. I love it. There was one on the BBC where the newsreader actually was really chill. The newsreader was the guy doing it was super apologetic. It's like, oh, I'm ever so sorry. That's my daughter, you know. And the newsreader was really great. The newsreader was like, it's totally cool. This isn't the first time, you know, that kind of thing. You just, you know, it was one of those sort of situations. It was so great, and just was like, the kid just wanted to show her dad and the man on the screen a toy she had. It was so wholesome. It was lovely. Grandkids are barking dogs. Yeah. I mean, we don't have either of those things, but my voice calls, my video calls to work have been disturbed sometimes by like our neighbours and that kind of thing. The family across the road have got like a 17-year-old son, and he's just got himself his first moped. He's got himself this little 50cc step-through moped. That I think it's like an Aprilia or something like that. Teals are guaranteed to do it as well. They're absolutely guaranteed. And moped do go brr. Especially when he absolutely decks it as well. I mean, he gives it handful. He doesn't just. It's obviously like a twist and go. I think it is an Aprilia or something like that. You know, he gives it more than a good handful on the twist. And I think it's one of those things where he may not be the machine's original owner, and whoever had it before de-restricted it a little bit, because it certainly, you know, it's got a muffler, but it's not doing a lot of muffling. Do Neebs and T ever turn up on your Teams meetings? No. My computer room is like the front bedroom of our house, and because there's quite a lot of stuff in there, this is going to sound knobby, but most of the infrastructure that runs the house is in there, like all of the network gear and that kind of thing is in there. So I kind of keep the door shut. I also kind of keep the door shut because all of my retro computers and stuff are in there, and I don't want someone knocking it over, because it would cause a crap avalanche that may or may not kill me. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I think I've got 12U, something like that in there, that I'd rather not have a cat mess with. I'm not on mic. Yeah. Cheep, 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 cheep. I have a silver shelf, yeah. Yeah. I think it's 12U I've got, and being on teams with the tortoise making noisy love to luggage. God damn it, luggage! We're trying to have a conversation. Yeah, I love seeing cats and all sorts of stuff just wandering past on teams. It's very chill. We've got a Yammer group at work that is just staff pets, and yeah, those are great. Someone's just got a couple of corgi puppies, and yeah, pretty fantastic. Pretty fantastic. I'm very pleased with that. It's the only thing I still use Yammer for. Just, you gotta use. I mean, that's what social media is for. Pictures of dogs. You know. Got a new pupper. Photos, please. Thank you for the serotonin. Ooh, are they? Oh no. Oh no, dangerously affordable. Yeah. Oh no, I hate it when you look at things and you go, oh, I could afford that. I could afford that nice thing. Corgis are. Ooh. What bird? 400 quid delivered. That is. Yeah. That is in the realms of possibility, isn't it? I mean, if I hadn't just bought a whole bunch of arcade hardware, I could oh wow, bird. Yeah, a bloke in Italy made me an offer I couldn't refuse on a Sega Naomi arcade board. '96? Sounds about right. Yeah. We had Wise terminals. For beep boop ones. Beep boop ones. I'd call them 64. Yeah, I've got a couple of 64s in my collection. Yeah. Yeah, a mate of mine used to work for a borough council in a town over, and I think they got rid of their last IBM. They had a couple of IBM Model 360 mainframes that they got rid of in the 2000s because Paul was around to help decommission them. They paid a lot of money for like a month's worth of COBOL guy. They paid a considerable amount of money for someone who knows COBOL to turn up and help them migrate from this, like, I think it was a 360, System 360 or something like that. Big old IBM steel, COBOL guys, you see. COBOL guys, they're still earning money. God bless them. They are still, COBOL is still, you can still make money with COBOL. Yeah, big giant room-sized computers that now your wristwatch has more, Old CRT monitor, yeah. Some things only look right on a CRT. There are some of the effects for Sega Mega Drive games are specifically designed to work, to take advantage of the way CRTs scan. And like some of the transparency effects in like Sonic and that kind of thing, in Sonic games and that kind of thing, only work on CRTs. Like you put them on a flat panel and the effect doesn't work because they're relying on the scan line smearing. Yeah, they're relying on that to sort of like give a impression of translucency to water and that kind of thing. Yeah, because there's a plugin for MES to emulate it. But yeah, writing your visual effects to take advantage of a beam of electrons hitting phosphor on the back of glass. Pretty crazy. Playing older games pressing your desk based on CRT. Yeah. I know what you mean. I'm not a scan lines guy. I don't put scan lines on my emulators, but sometimes you do go, this is a little bit, it doesn't look the same as I remember it. Like creating colours that don't technically exist by writing 2 subpixels and letting the phosphor do the rest. God damn. Are we the same age? Yeah, finding one that works and finding one that isn't like gonna kill you when you plug it in. Because I've had more than a few electrical shocks off stuff, off things that were made in the 80s. I've had a few like, yeah, I only spot them if I'm side by side. But yeah, I've seen like, oh, I don't remember that looking like that, or Christ, did that always flicker like that? It's like, oh no, it didn't, because CRT hit it. Yeah, of course. Come on, bird. Come on, bird. Bird. Come on, mate. Right, gang. Sprightly Young 31. Oh no. I'm 48. Oh no. There are some films that only work on VHS. There are some films that, I'm not watching that on DVD. What are you talking about? Right. Okay, gang. I've got to get back to work. So thanks for your company today. We'll be around tomorrow. Christmas Eve tomorrow. If you haven't got it now, it's too late to get it. Just setting your mind at ease. If you haven't got it now, you're gonna have to do without it. Boo! Oh no, I got to get back to work, chum. I need to slink back to my job. If you've just stumbled across us on Twitch and you'd like to follow Sophie on Twitter, her Twitter handle is @bree. Okay, no, you can hold it, but don't pull it with the thing. They're making me work with Steve. Oh, I know, right? Bob Cratchit and all that. @bree on Twitter. Or if you prefer, you can just go to sophiethemagpie.com and there's a list of her social medias and the Discord you can get into if you'd like to. If you'd like more bird-related wibble. Okay, you hold it. Right, so we'll see you at the more normal time tomorrow. And then it'll be Christmas. Thanks. Cheers, gang. Stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.